Morning to you. We all belong in a zoo. Yep, we're at Gil Cemetery. Different kind of place. I've never been here, done it, or nothing. So, I took a little trip. No, this is like in ozone. Right down the road from Ozone Falls. In memory of J. Henry Griffiths, Griffis. But I just don't. Born October 14th, 1860. Then he passed April the 6th, 1905. And that's pure metal. That's unusual. That's a whole metal. There ain't concrete to it. That's unusual. Here's another. Watch me, I'll get ticks tonight bending down on this grass. Matilda Griffith, born August the 16th, 1860. Looks like a 5. She passed February the 8th, 1940. Good morning, Bradley. Good morning, Derek. I see you. How you doing? Top of the morning to you, sirs. What is this? This is a cemetery. That's what this is. I document the tombstones for genealogy. That's why I'm in here. So be good, because my sidestepping sheriffs, Derek or Bradley, they're gonna get you if you don't behave. Excuse me. Can you hear any knocking if you do run, brother? It depends what part of my body you want me to tell you knocks. 'Cause right now, I got this bone crap going on. I got osteopenia. That's before you develop the osteoporosis. I can't pronounce that. But then I got the enlarged liver. I had that since last year. I haven't checked on it. I figure just let the Lord do it, or I'll drop dead. One. But then I've got some bottom end problems. Come the 16th, I get how should we say? My rear end gets overhauled. That's what we'll say. Kind of like a car. I'm gonna get a new rear end. I forgot to tell the doctor. He better make sure it's a forward rear end part. Do you have a lousy connection? I shouldn't. I've got all bars. You might have to go out, come back in. We've been having trouble with that here lately. So that's what you might have to do. Go out and come back in. Folks, I know I'm a Gene. If you have any problems, that's what you'll have to do. Because I've got all bars. And my battery's up and running. I'm not talking about, well, maybe my battery in my body too. Norma, how you doing? You doing okay? You having a good morning? How many in here have seen the video I put out this morning? Did I do a good job? And it's just gonna keep getting better. But man, I had to pick and choose a little bit, but there's some of them that I just couldn't find nothing out on them. Thank you, sir, for your service. So that's what, if you don't see nothing on a tombstone, it's because I've picked over it or I couldn't find nothing out about that person. You did, you did, Bradley? Was it good? Did I do a good job with the music? Which there's music in it. Derek, you need to get to Tennessee. We'll go fishing. You ever get to Tennessee? Yeah, I found me a good fishing buddy. We'll go fishing. I know some good places too. We'll go on the Tennessee River. Tennessee River and the mountain man. We play it together every time we can. I like that. I don't see nobody that stirs out at me that I'm related to yet. This here's the old part. Well, thank you, Bradley. Norma, you have to work today? Are you sitting there drinking your coffee? Getting ready for the day? I hear that, Derek. Laugh out loud, my buddy. Calling the walleye slayer. 'Cause he's talking about me. Or you are. Not me. I'm the bass. Give me a place where there's some bass and I'll show you how to get them up out of there. Sometimes with your hands. Have you ever went fishing with your hands? In a creek? Bubba's question to the mods. If we went camping and you woke up with a sore rear end, would you tell anybody? If no, want to go camping? Shame on you. Now, keep her clean. Doyle, we'll have to keep it clean. We're a Christian, Christian people. But that was funny. I can't help it. I just repeat what he said, 'cause it was hilarious. And it ain't bad, you know. I mean, it ain't exactly good, but it ain't bad neither. Take it how you want it. Question to the mods. If we went camping and you woke up with a sore butt, would you tell anyone? If no, want to go camping? Well, I would. I'd be like, you see that root? You put that tin on? Look at that tree root. That's what I slept on last night, and it went up my rear end. That's what I got to say. So next time we go camping, listen, you better get get an axe and cut them roots out of the ground. Don't be putting a tent on a place the tree root's gonna go up my butt. That might have not sound too good, but I put it just the way oh Grandpa Jason puts it. I ain't that way. I'm always been a one um a ladies man. There's been times though. There's been a few people that are men that have tried to chase me. And one in particular, I got in this Bread of Life, like for homeless people. And I woke up during the middle of the night and had to go to the bathroom. And my roommate, he walked out the door, or he peeked out the door, and it's pitch black. And the place is pretty packed anyway. And so up the hallway, we had two other people, and they both, you know. And so Oscar is the one I'm fixing to talk about. I'm fixing to go in the bathroom, about pitch black, and trying to feel my way on the wall to the bathroom. And all of a sudden I hear this, Oscar, you better go back to bed. And I turn around and I'm like, what's he doing? And he was like this tall to me, something like that. He said he was coming behind you doing this. He was wanting to feel my butt. And I said, Oscar, best thing for you to do, get back there in bed. You ever touch my butt, I'm going to be touching your nose. That's what I told him. Yeah. But he passed away. They finally got out, him and a buddy his, and they got a place, but he had, they died of cancer or something. He had some stuff wrong with him. Living out, living out on the streets as long as he did, he come up with some different, like cancer and other stuff. But I don't think I'll ever forget that. One of many, many other experiences, one of those that I can remember. Yeah, this is what this cemetery is. This is the Gil Cemetery. Yeah, I told him I don't fly like that. My dad was a ladies' man. I was a ladies', well, I was till I'm married now. I suppose if I was single, it'd still be happening. Which this day and age, I really wouldn't care either way. Probably wouldn't care these days. I got a lot of things on the plate these days. Here's a walker. No tombstone. He passed away young. Oh, excuse me. So I decided, instead of, I ain't gonna document this whole thing. Whole thing today. Sorry. Yeah, I had to. Sorry. It happens, don't it? I had to take this medicine this morning. You know, have to take it. Have to take it 35 minutes before you eat something. I take it once a week, and it's made me about sick. I ain't, I ain't one of those people that get up at 5 a.m. and take a pill and then have to eat 30 minutes later. I gotta give my stomach time to wake up. And I crammed a whole bunch of pills in me this morning that it's about made me sick. I took that pill for my bones. It's supposed to, I guess, boost up the bone density or something like that. And then I took a blood pressure pill. Then I took, what did I take? I took, can't read that, but he's got a black, thank goodness. I took a, yeah, it is. Good thing I ain't got no bad pictures. Lloyd, Calvin, Ludi? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, I butchered the name. Then I took a, he must have been a truck driver. I took a big old horse pill of a calcium pill. What else did I take? Then I took a 100 milligram or whatever you say it of vitamin D. And then I crammed one of them sausage, egg, cheese, and waffle. Well, not a waffle, but a pancake, like a sausage deal, and crammed it down me. That's probably why I'm sick, or feel a little sick. My stomach ain't used to that. I only eat once a day usually. I know. Y'all gonna get on to me. I'm getting older. I shouldn't be doing that. I got to eat more than that. 'Cause my body is getting older. Yeah, I know. Who's the first one to get on to me? Besides my wife. Which she ain't on, I don't think she could be. I mean, I try to eat, but it just don't. My stomach just, I ain't got the appetite. Anybody else like that? when they wake up in the mornings? I'll let you see pretty on me. Yeah, I'm old. Ain't that right? And by the way, I was gonna tell you, if you see something like I ain't got hair growing up here, I got hair up there. It's just all turning white. Looks like a cat licked me during the night. Looked like they poured some milk on me. The cat forgot to lick that part off. So I don't know. It better hurry up and all turn gray so I don't look like a freak. And what's today? Wednesday, yeah. Tomorrow I got some editing. I'm gonna stay at home, let Miss Kim drive, 'cause Friday we are going to the Great Smoky Mountains. Pray that the weather holds out this Friday, 'cause we've had to cancel. So there's a Bradshaw. Huh, Bradshaw. There's another Bradshaw Hurst. Now I could be related to them. I'm gonna keep on a look in a minute, see if we get anything older. I mean, Tempe Bradshaw, my sixth grade grandma. I there's really I don't know. There's really a block wall right there. There's a Carter, but I don't think they're both. Are they both gone? I think he is. Yep, he is. Oh no, this is another one. We'll get him. What does BSM dash PH mean? Anybody know what that means? He was in World War II. So I'm waiting on your answer. I can't get to that one. I'll probably pull up a snake. I don't want to do that this morning. That's, not on my bucket list for today. How about you? Do you want to grab a snake today? You don't know, Bradley? Yeah, I tried to do like this for those of you that are new to the channel. Like, say this, it's gonna fade. If you see that, about if somebody don't come do something pretty soon, about 10 more years, this whole thing will be unrecognizable. So that's why I do what I do to capture these older ones for, I mean, if you were related to her or them people, then you would know where they're buried at. So that's why I do what I do. For that general purpose, because, you know, they have stories too and they have a history. And we don't want to forget it. You know, we have to preserve everybody's history, their story, you know, at least as much as we can get of their story. I'll probably cut this one in about 10 more minutes, because I've got another live stream I want to do for you. But I gotta charge up the battery on the phone, because if I let it get down too far, it takes forever for it to charge up. So I'm gonna hit uh, another cemetery up the road. It's not too far, about a mile, to see there's cemeteries all over the state of Tennessee. Some of them you cannot get into without a proper vehicle, like a four-wheel drive. And I got to, when we can't afford it, I need a truck with a four-wheel drive to get into those places. Because there's a couple, like one, how it's maybe this size of a cemetery, but it's like on a logging road. And there's supposedly, I think I hit that already, Mary Sue Green. Supposedly, there's still some old, like houses standing from the 1930s still there. So, I'd like to capture all that, but the bad thing about that is, there's no service right there. So, I just have to get what I can get for you, and on the GoPro. That's the bad part about Tennessee is you have to pick and choose because of the service. Now I got straight talk, so that's probably why, but I like straight talk. I've had it for over 10 years. About 13 years, actually. Good service. I mean, they're doing better. Oh, here's an old something. Can you guys see it? Maybe I need to get right there. Can you make that out? Because I can't. It almost looks like Rebecca or maybe Cecil. C-E-C something. G or C. But that, I think that looks like Givens. Givins. Am I right? Looks that way, don't it? Woo-wee. You're that woodpecker? Woody the woodpecker in the woods. Bradley, you and Norma, you guys like some old dates. You guys done told me. So I got some stuff. I just got to edit. That's the one I'm gonna edit tomorrow. And I'll put it out Friday because tomorrow it's gonna take me, it's 45 minutes long. So you can just imagine how long it's gonna take me to do what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna try to, it's gonna be my best one yet. Oops. Uh-oh. Dynamite. Yep, I was right. Givens. Here's another Givens. I know. I need to move the grass. So like, subscribe, and share. I do all kinds of crazy stuff. I do hiking whenever there ain't no ticks about. Get some of these older ones before I leave. Baby right here. And we don't know who that is. I mean, there's a name, but I'm about half tempted. Howard. That's interesting. Wonder if there's any more Howards in here. I'm gonna have to look. Maybe a beer. We didn't hit these, so I'm gonna get these before I go, but probably won't be able to read them. It's about dangerous, though. Can you see that? Make anything out? Because I can't. That's unrecognizable. Here's a Skidmore. So if you're a Skidmore, you never know. There's the name. Skidmore. We've got Effie. July 31st, 1878 to September 22nd, 1939. And then Silas, he's April 30th, 1875, but there is no death date. And I don't know. This is a Gill. Right there, but here's there. You can see that one. Then here's another Gill. Robert Gill. And here's a Hayes. Getting into some old ones. And I don't know if we could, that's probably either shot. Yep, it's shot. That's shot. Here's a Gresham. I think that's how you, am I right, Bradley? Gresham? I farted too. Here's an ox. Interesting, ain't it? Here's a Gresham. William. Make sure you guys can see that. For somebody that wants to check into the cemetery, because heck, I've done about 50% of it on the live stream. I can't read that one. Neither can you. I think this is a baby. Yep. 1978 8. We'll, t- we'll get this last one. I think I did this before. It's Rebecca. Rebecca Gill, born January 20, I think 6th, 1888. And she passed, oh boy, June the 14th, 1910. There we go, folks. Like, subscribe, and share, because you don't want to miss this handsome face. And I'll see you in a few minutes on the next live stream, okay? Norma, have a good day. If you have to go to work, I'm gonna see if you did or not. But have a blessed day. Anybody else, if you're working, have a blessed day. I'll see you after a while. Bye-bye. Jesus keep you. Let's keep this good genealogy stuff rolling on. I think I will do this one just right here. But y'all have a good day. Take care. God bless. Be safe. Bye-bye.